We're all feeling a little nostalgic on the eve of the finale. You know, working on this. It's just in a few days.
Monday. Why did you say the eve?
Or on the pre-eve, 5 days eve.
Yeah.
There you go. There's probably a word for that in like old English. 5 days prior to, a heavy fortnight prior to the airing of the thing. We're all feeling kind of nostalgic, so we thought it would be fun while we have the the core cast here to do a little scene for you guys. This is rewinding us all the way back to the very, very first episode of the series. We thought it would be fun to read a little bit from that original script and take a trip down memory lane. So, if you guys will indulge our nerdiness. For you guys, just a treat, read of Tourist Trapped, first episode of Gravity Falls. Cold open. We began on a shot of the sun shining where barbecue/picnic is taking place. A man is flipping burgers on the outdoor grill.
Summer break.
Barbecue guy. So you want cheese on that hun? Sure, Hank. Kids are running around playing. People are eating and enjoying themselves.
A time for leisure, recreation, and taking her easy. Unless you're me.
Suddenly, a golf cart crashes through the Gravity Falls sign and speeds through the forest. We see Dipper is driving and Mabel is the passenger. They seem to be fleeing from something.
Ah! It's getting closer!
A huge shadow of something growling casts over their cart as they drive away to try to avoid it. Giant monster hands try to snatch the vehicle as they drive out of reach.
My name is Dipper. The girl about to puke is my sister Mabel. You may be wondering what we're doing in a golf cart fleeing from a creature of unimaginable horror.
The monster grabs a tree trunk and throws it, barely missing the golf cart.
Look out!
A huge tree lands right in front of the golf cart's path.
Ah!
Rest assured, there's a perfectly logical explanation.
Yes.
Act 1. Exterior woods, same day, same time.
Let's rewind. It all began when our parents decided we could use some fresh air.
We see a shot of Dipper standing next to Mabel, playing a video game. Mabel is holding a very fat cat. Mabel and Dipper are in the living room, parental arms, grab them, throw a sleeping bag into their arms, and shove them off to Gravity Falls.
They shipped us up north to a sleepy town called Gravity Falls, Oregon to stay at our great uncle's place in the woods.
Cut to an old-time illustrated map of Oregon. Interior mystery shack, attic.
This attic is amazing. Check out all my splinters.
Dipper turns from the window to come face to face with a goat.
And there's a goat on my bed.
Hey, friend.
The goat starts to chew on Mabel's sweater. She smiles, oblivious.
Oh, yes, you can keep chewing on my sweater.
My sister tended to look on the bright side of things.
Cut to Mabel rolling in grass for no reason.
Yay! Grass!
Cut to Dipper is looking stressed while a woodpecker pecks at his forehead.
But I was having a hard time getting used to our new surroundings.
Suddenly, a monster in a mask sneaks up behind Dipper. Boo! Ah! Dipper runs off. Grunkle Stan is revealed to be the masked person.
And then there was our great Uncle Stan. That guy.
Stan continues laughing way longer than he should. Was worth it. Cut to, Grunkle Stan is leading a tour through the mystery shack. We see a mounted jackalope head. One of its antlers falls down.
Our uncle had transformed his house into a tourist trap he called the Mystery Shack. The real mystery was why anyone came.
Ladies and gentlemen, be astounded by the sass crotch. He gestures to a Yeti in tighty-whities. The crowd takes pictures excitedly.
Wow.
That's a thing you don't see every day.
Gosh.
Wowzers. Cut to, Dipper and Mabel standing inside the mystery shack shop surrounded by souvenirs.
And guess who had to work there?
Mabel reaches out to touch a giant eyeball. Grunkle Stan smacks her hand away with his cane.
Ooh.
No touching the merchandise! Exterior Mystery Shack day. It looked like it was going to be the same... Oh, sorry.
It looked like it was going to be the same boring routine all summer. Until one fateful day.
Mystery Shack, gift shop day. Mabel's head appears among the Grunkle Stan dolls, peering at a boy reading a note.
He's looking at it. He's looking at it.
The boy reads the note, confused. Do you like me? Yes, definitely, absolutely?
I rigged it.
Mabel, I know you're going through your whole boy crazy phase, but I think you're kind of overdoing it with the crazy part.
What? Come on, Dipper. This is our first summer away from home. It's my big chance to have an epic summer romance.
Yeah, but do you need to flirt with every guy you meet?
Cut to, montage of insufferable flirting. Mabel saunters up to a dreamy tourist.
My name's Mabel, but you can call me the girl of your dreams. I'm joking!
Mabel shoves the tourist too hard. He collapses into a stand of postcards.
Whoops!
Cut to Mabel standing behind a boy holding a turtle.
Oh my gosh, you like turtles? I like turtles too. What is happening here?
Cut to Mattress Prince Mattresses. An acne-riddled teen dressed as a dumb prince costume calls out to his subjects. Come on, come all, to the Mattress Prince's kingdom of savings. Mabel pokes her head out from behind some balloons.
Take me with you.
Ah! Cut back to today.
Mock all you want, brother, but I got a good feeling about this summer. I wouldn't be surprised if the man of my dreams walks through that door right now.
Stan enters through the door, looking worse than usual. Hi, I'm here. I'm Stan.
Ugh, why?
All right, look alive, people. I need someone to go hammer up these signs in the spooky part of the forest.
Not it.
Not it.
Also not it. No one asked you, Seuss. I know, and I'm comfortable with that. Seuss jams a candy bar in his mouth. Wendy, I need you to put up this sign. Wendy remains sitting and reaches for the counter in a lackluster manner. I would, but I can't reach it. She stretches her arm out in the general direction, never looking away from her magazine. I'd fire all of you if I could. All right. Let's make it eeny, meeny, miny, you.
What?
Stan hangs Dipper with this sign.
Uncle Stan, whenever I'm in these woods, I feel like I'm being watched.
Not this again.
I'm telling you, something weird is going on in this town. Just today, my mosquito bite spelled out beware.
I think that says bewarb. That's a B. Dipper scratches his arm, embarrassed. Look, kid. Look, kid. The whole monsters in the forest thing is just local legend, drummed up by guys like me to sell merch to guys like that. He points to the world's dumbest tourist who shakes a Grunkle Stan bobblehead and laughs like an idiot. So quit being so paranoid. Exterior, Mystery Shack skyline, sunset. Trees sway in the breeze mysteriously. Dipper is hammering a sign into a tree.
Uncle Stan, nobody believes anything I say.
Dipper moves on to another tree and starts to hammer it. A metal sound rings out when he tries to hit the nail into the tree.
Huh?
Dipper opens a hidden metal door in the tree. Inside we see a small control unit with switches. Dipper looks around and starts flipping the switches on and off. A trap door in the ground opens up right behind him where the goat was eating. Goat runs off. Dipper opens the hatch. Inside there's an ancient looking book. It's bound in leather, has a monocle hanging off of it, and has the silhouette of a 6-fingered hand. In the center of the hand there's a cryptic number 3. Dipper picks it up and examines it.
What the?
Dipper turns it to a random page. As he flips through, he sees strange hieroglyphics, alchemy, futuristic equations. He stops on a journal entry and reads aloud.
It's hard to believe it's been 6 years since I began studying the strange and wondrous secrets of Gravity Falls, Oregon.
He begins flipping through the pages, baffled.
What is all this?
He begins reading.
Unfortunately, my suspicions have been confirmed. I'm being watched. I must hide this book before he finds it. Remember, in Gravity Falls, there's no one you can trust. No one you can trust.
Hello! What you reading? Some nerd thing?
Hides the book.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. What, are you actually not gonna show me?
Let's go somewhere private.
Exterior, Mystery Shack, night. The last tourists are leaving for the day. Dipper is in the living room pacing, super excited.
It's amazing! Uncle Stan said I was being paranoid, but according to this book, Gravity Falls has this secret dark side.
Whoa, shut up!
And get this, after a certain point, the pages just stop. Like the guy who was writing it mysteriously disappeared. Who's that?
Well, time to spill the beans. Boop!
Mabel knocks over a can of beans.
Beans. This girl's got a date! Woot woot!
Wait, let me get this straight. In the half hour I was gone, you already found a new boyfriend?
What can I say? I guess I'm just irresistible.
Mabel flops her sweater sleeves around like an idiot.
Oh, coming!
Mabel hops off to answer the door. Dipper hops on the chair and starts reading the journal. Stan appears in the doorway drinking a soda. What you reading there, Slick? Dipper in a panic hides the book.
Oh, I was just catching up on,
Dipper picks up a magazine.
Gold Chains for Old Men magazine?
Yeah, that's a good issue.
Hey, family.
Mabel pokes her head in a frame with a gigantic braces-filled smile.
Say hello to my new boyfriend.
She pulls the guy into camera. It's a strange dude wearing a hoodie. He's got a vacant stare, twigs sticking out of his jacket. Seems somewhat lobotomized, like the guy from Twilight if he were hit by a bus. He raises his hand to wave, but it's all tensed in a claw-like position. Mabel stands by the stranger. Sup? Dipper and Mabel look weirded out.
Hey.
How's it hanging?
We met at a cemetery. He's really deep.
Mabel strokes Norman's arm and seems surprised.
Ooh, a little muscle there. What a surprise.
Dipper is perturbed.
So, what's your name?
Normal. Man!
He means Norman.
Are you bleeding, Norman?
Norman looks down on his face. He's clearly bleeding. It's jam!
I love jam. Look at this.
So, you want to go hold human hands or whatever?
Oh my goodness. Don't wait up.
Mabel smiles giddily and scampers off. Norman gives Stan and Dipper a little cool guy finger gun point and then stumbles away and crashes into a wall. Off screen, we hear sounds of him banging into stuff. Cut to Mystery Shack, attic hallway, stained glass window. In the foreground, a possum runs across a ceiling beam. Dipper sits in the window box, flipping through journal number 3 intently.
There was something about Norman that wasn't right. I decided to consult the journal. Known for their pale skin and bad attitudes, these creatures are often mistaken for teenagers. Beware Gravity Falls nefarious.
He sees a picture in the book of a zombie. It says, "Sup."
Zombie! Zombie! Zombie!
Interior, Mystery Shack hallroom day. Stan is getting dressed, stops tying his tie when he hears Dipper screams. What was that? Did someone say Crombie? What is that, Crombie? It's not even a real word. You're losing your mind, Stan. Interior, Mystery Shack attic. Dipper continues to look around the window and see Mabel sitting on a picnic table as Norman approaches her. He starts stumbling towards her, making ominous zombie grunts. Yeah, yeah. Mabel smiles at him innocently.
I like you.
Dipper stares out the window in horror.
Oh no! Mabel!
End scene.
Thank
you.
What?
That's where it all began. Zombies, Crombies, a Sasquatch. These two.
This guy.
Brings us back, doesn't it?
It does bring us back.